What scent do you wear for a formal situation? Hey Fragrance family, I'm Dave with the Fragrance Bros, of course your best source for everything fragrance related. Today we have another video in my basic series where we ask and answer all the basic questions about fragrance and cologne. Today we're going to continue my series about formalities of fragrances. And so today we're going to be talking about what is a formal scent and some suggestions there. Now, of course, I have two previous videos about this as well. I have one on casual scents and I have one on work scents. So if you haven't watched those, definitely go check those out, especially the first one where I go talk about casual scents. I'll have a link up here. I go a little bit into detail about my philosophy about scents for certain occasions. I do believe that it's important to use scents for certain occasions because just like clothing, you want to wear the appropriate clothing for that appropriate occasion. According to your culture, you want to wear the appropriate scent for that occasion as well, according to your culture. Of course, I live in the USA in the South, and so my culture might be different than yours, my perspective might be different than yours. But I think that these are some good suggestions either way. All right, so let's talk about formal scents. The way that I define a formal scent or its use in a formal situation is that it can be daring and it can be strong, it can be dark. Now, I don't want to get into the whole aspect of formality with clothing, but when I think of formal situations, I think of a wedding up to maybe a tuxedo and black tie. That's the formal situations that I usually think of. So for those type of situations, I usually wear something that's going to be maybe a little bit heavier, that people can smell, because I want to make an impression usually on other people. Because I want to make an impression, a lot of times daring scents do really well in formal situations. I usually still don't like to wear something that I think people will hate. Like Poivre Samarcand is something that I love, but I know a lot of people won't like and they'll hate. So even though I think it is daring and very likable, I understand that that might not make the right impression that I would think that it might. So rule out Poivre Samarcand, rule out Leather Oud by Dior. A friendly daring is what you want. All right, first one on the list is one that's easy to find, and that's Guerlain Homme. I've heard this was discontinued, but I believe that you can still find this other places. Guerlain Homme Intense is another one that I think is also very good. This one is supposed to smell like a mojito, so goes great in formal situations right there. But it has a freshness that's really likable, and also has a kind of dark patchouli woodiness in the base, which I think works really great in formal situations. Really easy to wear. Every time I wear this, I always think, man, I should have been wearing this more often. Two that I must mention here are Dior Homme and Dior Homme Intense. Both of these are incredible scents by themselves. Great in formal situations. I typically prefer Dior Homme to Dior Homme Intense. Some people are the other way around. Dior Homme is great because it has an iris note that smells kind of like lipstick and makeup, and it turns heads really easily, but yet it's still very likable. It's not super powerful, but it's just good enough, and it works great when you're in a suit or maybe even a tuxedo. It works fantastic for that. Dior Homme Intense continues the same kind of lipsticky vibe, but goes a little bit different. It goes a little bit more musky, with an ambrette base, and some people get kind of like a cookie, cocoa type of a vibe. It's definitely louder than the original Dior Homme. So if you want something that has a little bit more power to it, Dior Homme Intense is your go-to. Here's one that I wear to a lot of formal situations, especially in the cooler weather. That one is Royal Oud by Creed. Fantastic scent. I love this scent. This one, of course, it has oud in there, but it's a very pleasant oud. There's also other spices in there like peppercorn and some other notes like galbanum in there. Overall, it comes across to me kind of like a pipe tobacco type of smell. Really beautiful, deep, woody, and a little bit spicy, and it's very powerful on me and lasts a long time. So fantastic scent, Royal Oud. All right, and if you're not into powerful scents, here's a scent that I think works fantastic in a formal situation but is kind of soft, and that is Tea for Two by L'Artisan. Now, of course, this smells like tea. It has a very kind of smoked chai tea type of smell, and it is beautiful. It is a gorgeous scent, especially in the fall. Oh man, I adore this scent, and it's definitely something special. Plus, if you're going to a formal event where it's not going to last a long time, Tea for Two is great for that because it doesn't last all day on my skin, but it's just powerful enough for a few hours, maybe like 5-6 hours tops, and that's good enough for me. So to sum up, go for something daring, go for something bold, go for something dark, go for something that is powerful if you like powerful scents. In formal situations, it's okay. You can waste a few sprays, go a little bit stronger, go a little bit louder. It's all right. You can do it there. So definitely spray away. Of course, I'd like to thank my sponsor, Fragrance X, for sponsoring this video. Fragrance X is an online reseller that sells thousands of legitimate products at a discounted cost. I've bought from them before and I love them, so I can definitely recommend them to you. I'll have a link down below to them as well as a coupon code. And all of these fragrances you can find on Fragrance X's website. So what's your favorite formal scent? I'd love to hear it. Let me know down in the comments. And if you have any questions that you'd like me to answer in this basic series, you can ask them down below or you can email me and I'll have a link down below to that. And of course, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. I love you for it. I'll see you next time. I'm Dave with the Fragrance Bros. Bye. Thanks everyone for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to check out my other channel, Beast Made Reviews, where me and a friend review high quality products for men. You might like it. Go check it out.